What is good, family? Demetrius is back with another classic video. And as many of you should already know, Virtua Fighter 5 Final Showdown is my top #1 fighting game that I love to play hands down. And just like everybody else, I went through the hard work, the grind, and the cringe to become a solid skilled player in the game that I am today. And I gotta keep it all the way 100. I made a couple of mistakes along the way during that grind to become the skilled player that I am. And that's what we're going to hit on in this topic and in this video right now. Your boy is going to let you in on some mistakes that you would want to avoid if you're starting out and trying to become better or great at Virtua Fighter 5 Final Showdown. And make no mistake about it, if you have a habit of doing one of these things that I'm about to mention, don't panic, don't worry, because it can easily be turned around because of Virtua Fighter 5's Final Showdown's deep gameplay and the horizon and the ability that you can be able to learn. But first, make sure you like this video, give your thoughts, and subscribe to your boy for some non-stop Virtua Fighter 5 Final Showdown action. Alright family, let's get into this shit. Now, of course, first things first, do not button mash. Button mashing will get you nowhere in the game of Virtua Fighter. And the reason for this is because you want to be able to get the full technical feel for the deep aspect of the game. And also by button mashing, you're practically telling your opponent you just don't care. And then after that, your opponent is just going to think you're just a random scrub if you continue to button mash. It is important to get the tutorials down. Then on top of that, get a feel for the commands so you can start off with the right attitude and the right technical mindset. Now the second thing that you don't want to do is to have a random character crisis. It's not going to do you any good jumping from character to character just because you think that something just didn't work, or you probably thinking that that particular character just wasn't good enough. It is important to find a character that suits you and is comfortable for you. The reason for this is you want to be able to create a bond with that character. Then you can start training and progressing with that character from the ground up. And another downfall about having a character crisis is you're really missing out on any type of connection with the particular character. You'll choose a character one day and then you won't choose that character again for months without progression. That's not a comfortable mindset to have. Find that one character that you will ride or die with and learn everything that he or she has to offer. Now the third mistake you want to not make is do not ignore the game's special features and mechanics. And this goes back to one of the reasons why you don't want to button mash when you're playing Virtua Fighter 5 Final Showdown. If you button mash, you're going to ignore the core mechanics of the games and it's not going to get you anywhere. And if you don't incorporate these special features in your game while you're playing, features such as evading, the various counter hit levels, throw escapes or sabakis or things like that, you will not be successful in Virtua Fighter 5 Final Showdown. The core features are very important when it comes to learning and progressing in the game for yourself and the character that you use. The fourth mistake that you don't want to make is not getting exposure. You don't always want to confine yourself to solo mode and dojo training alone. It is important to get your ass out there, whether it's locally, online, or whatever. Get out there, test your skills, get your hands dirty, and go up against some of the best competition. Because getting real-time exposure basically helps you as far as growth and progression in the long run. And finally, when you're out there testing your skills against the best competition, do not be afraid. Alright family, those are the beginner mistakes that you want to avoid when you're trying to progress and get better at Virtua Fighter 5 Final Showdown. Thank y'all for watching. I honestly hope y'all enjoyed. I also hope that this was helpful. Let me know your thoughts and your feelings and we can get the conversation started. This is Demetrius. I'll holler at y'all in the next video. I am out. Peace.